seafood stands. And we once had a big proud shipyard. Our factories was where we picked shrimp. No, we didn't manufacture any cars. My grandpa, he worked at Celotex. Uncle Joe at O'Larry Brothers, making fishing nets. Our town, it had no mountains, no pretty northern lights. Was where Mom and Dad were born, and where it was safe to ride our bikes. Was where we got high on life. Yeah, we got high on life. Was our sacred ground. Oh, Westbank Town. Oh, Westbank Town. Hollywood for sale. How's your mom and them? You heard the old folks say. Back in the day. Man, I remember our Westbank. I remember so much. I remember when we used to launch the ships at Avondale shipyards. I lived right smack dab in the middle of Avondale shipyards. Literally in the middle of Avondale shipyards. We didn't manufacture any cars. We lost our shipyards. Who would have ever thought that Avondale shipyards would be a ghost town? Who would have ever thought? Most everybody that I know left town. Everybody moved away. Some of us moved away and came back. And some of us never did move away. Don't let people run you out of your hometown. We lost our shipyard. We lost our money, the jobs. We lost our shipyard. We lost our shipyard. We lost our jobs. You might as well say we lost our gold. We didn't lose our heart. We didn't lose our soul. You either went to school at Our Lady of Prime Sucker or you went to Whirling. You went to West Jeff or you went to Shaw. You went to Higgins or Immaculata. But we all graduated high school. We all married each other. There isn't anyone on the West Bank that if I'm not related to you, I know your grandma, I know your grandpa, I know your uncle. My grandpa worked at Southern Pacific Railroad, I believe. So either you was out on a rig or you drove railroad ties. Yeah, the good old West Bank, man. You went to church at Brother Racky on 4th Street. Or you went to Our Lady of Prime Sucker just right down the road on 4th Street. You knew who, if you was in Bridge City, you knew who Father Lumine was. Yeah, that was back in the day, man. That was back in the day. You could ride your bike at night, but when them street lights came on, your ass better get home. Well, I knew a mosquito truck would come down the street and you'd run behind it and just get fumigated. And we once had a big We had lead paint on our houses. We had asbestos as our ceilings and floors. We didn't have any seat belts and car seats.
We didn't manufacture any cars.
And I remember riding up on the dashboard, going to sleep, going to Grand Isle. On the back of a pickup truck with about 12 or 13 of us. Just cutting up, going fishing.
Making fishing nets.
Yeah, I remember, man. Yeah, I remember a lot. I remember Pastor Steele. I remember the Assembly of God churches. I remember the Churches of God. Pastored one myself. But everybody left town. It's our Westbank Town. Not many of us wore a coat and tie. You either worked on a rig or you did something, or you worked for the railroad, or you worked for Celotex, or you worked for Lowry Brothers, or you went out on a shrimp boat. That's how we made our money. We made a darn good living. Not a one of us went to college. That's for sure. If you did something wrong on the West Bank, you got punished. There wasn't no timeout chairs. You got timeout. You know what your timeout was? You got timeout to finish your crying from the ass whipping you got from your mama or your aunt or the neighbor down the street. Because anybody could whip your ass. Everybody, if you was an adult and you cut up anywhere, that adult could whip your ass. Then they would tell your mom and dad about it, and your mom and dad whip your ass too. I went to Our Lady of Prom Sucker grade school, and I remember the nun telling me that she did not have to send a note home for permission to punish me or to whip my ass. And she says, and I'll tell you why I know that. Because, now this nun looked like she was 100 years old. I think it was Sister Martina. She said, because I whipped your whole family. When the teacher has whipped your family before you, they don't need any commission, any note going home as to why you got whipped. You didn't want that note. You didn't go running home telling your mama, the teacher hit me. Because if you told your mom the teacher had to whip you, you got another one. That's right. Back in the day. Yes, indeed. I hope you're listening. Back in the day. Yes, indeed. Good old West Bank. Millot Park. Belson's. Swagman's. Harry Lee. Hat Blotty. Frank Davis. And oh my God, we just lost another West Banker, man, Tofield Bourgeois. It was good that I was his friend. It was good for me, because I could tell people about Tofield Bourgeois. Yes, indeed. Tofield Bourgeois. His plane went down, but his spirit still flies high in the sky. I want to include his name in this video. Yes, indeed. Back in the day. Back in the day. Well, if you want the West Bank to be great again, here's what you got to do. You got to go back to what made it great once before. Because there ain't no reinventing the wheel. You got to punish people that do wrong. You got to teach people about God in your schools. You got to quit cutting the head of people in traffic and being so rude. You got to care about people. You know, when Hurricane Betsy came through, I think it might have been 1965, we didn't have FEMA. Then nobody brought any trailers in. Today, man, you bring trailers in to help you, and then you want to sue the people that brought the trailers because of formaldehyde. Good Lord. What is wrong with y'all? Back in the day. Yes, indeed.
No.
Back in the day.
We didn't manufacture any coal.
Tell you what. When Hurricane Betsy came through, neighbor helped neighbor. We rebuilt our own houses. We did not have FEMA and everybody else. You know what we had? Where I come from, we had a yard full of chickens, okay? That laid an awful lot of eggs. And those, after Hurricane Betsy came through, those eggs and those chickens didn't belong just to us. They belonged to the whole neighborhood. That's right. Westbank was where we got high on life. Yeah, we got high on life. Was our sacred ground. Oh, Westbank Town. seafood stands. And we once had a big proud shipyard. Our factories was where we picked shrimp. No, we didn't manufacture any cars. My grandpa, he worked at Celotex. Uncle Joe had a Larry Brothers, making fishing nets. Our town, it had no mountains, no pretty northern lights. Was where Mom and Dad worked hard, and where it was safe to ride our bikes. Was where we got high on life. Yeah, we got high on life. Was our sacred ground. Oh, Westbank Town. Oh, Westbank Town. How's your mom and them? You heard the old folks say. Back in the day. Our Westbank Town. Well, I knew a land with seafood stands, and we once had a big proud shipyard. Our factories was where we picked shrimp. No, we didn't manufacture any cars. My grandpa, he worked at Celotex. Uncle Joe had a Larry Brothers, making fishing nets. Our town, it had no mountains, no pretty northern lights. Was where Mom and Dad worked hard, and where it was safe to ride our bikes. Was where we got high on life. Yeah, we got high on life. Was our sacred ground.